Hi guys, and welcome back to Tips and Pips, and we're going to be analysing the crude oil market on the one-day chart. However, before I get started, if you haven't done so already, please feel free to join my Telegram group. It is completely free by scanning this QR code, and the link is also in the description of this video. I share market analysis and research in my Telegram group, so please feel free to join. Okay, so we're currently sitting at $84.42, and as we are quite aware, you know, we are at a key level of consolidation. We've seen the previous few sessions from Tuesday last week, you know, bounce around this level of $81, reaching in highs of $87. So, you know, we're bouncing around the mid 80s at the moment. We have seen a breakout of our downward trend channel, which is obviously a bullish signal, and we would expect to see some kind of rejection off of the top of our downward trend channel line, and you know, some real buying pressure. However, that's based on technicals. So based on technicals, I'd be looking at long opportunities here, pushing up towards the 50-day EMA and potentially the 200-day EMA. I'm not too sure. I wouldn't be too keen to say we're going to reach $93 based on technicals. However, our fundamentals are currently stating that we're quite likely to go beyond our previous high of $93, and the reason being is Saudi Arabia has aligned with Russia, which are two of the top 10 largest oil extractors and crude oil providers of the world. They have announced a kind of an alliance to stop pumping 2 million barrels a day, and this is all not to cripple the US, but this is all to put pressure on the US and ultimately drive crude oil prices higher. You know, whether they envisage it going back to its all-time highs, which we saw back in June. We saw highs of, you know, $124 a barrel. Whether they expect to see that, but it puts a lot of pressure on the US. As we know, the US do extract quite a lot of oil. And obviously the conflict between, you know, constant news between Russia and Ukraine and China and USA and Taiwan, it's a little bit tick for tat. So at the moment, based on fundamentals, I do see crude oil rising as well. We do have the energy crisis coming throughout most of Europe. Rishi Sunak, new Prime Minister, has announced, you know, regarding the energy crisis. So I do think crude oil I am quite bullish for crude oil, and I do see crude oil being quite bullish in the upcoming sessions. However, based on technicals, we should see a slight rally, and I would be aiming targets on the 50-day and 200-day EMA.